So it's the weekend. It's the weekend. Whoa, whoa. I hope you're all having a really good weekend. And today we're going to cook something. Actually, we're going to bake something. And when you think of baking, it's like, oh my God, I got to bake that for an hour now. This is something we're going to have in the oven at the end for 15 minutes. And I've never had it, but I want to always to try like an asparagus casserole sort of thing. So I found on Food Network an asparagus and cheese tart. And it looks really good. I don't know if I can show you. I got a picture up. Maybe I can show you it really quick. But it looked really good. And I love cheese. So let me just see. No, I was doing Poshmark today, so we'll never find it. But Food Network comes through again. They must have their own recipes too, because they... Hang on, you guys. I really want to show you this picture. Then you'll know what it looks like. Oh, I don't have it, you guys. I'm so sorry. I know I took it, but... Oh, here it is. Oh, this is what we're making. Can you see it? Well, let's see. I don't know if that works, me showing you that on the computer, but that's what we're going to try and do today. Okay? Okay. Sorry, guys. I am just so preoccupied here in my mind because I've never made this before, so maybe we would have just have our drink of the day. See, most of the times now, I would have stopped and started again, but I'm not going to do that. This is just me and you. So I think it's time for a lime-a-rita of the day drink before Mama got back, okay? Trust me, we're gonna do this. It's gonna turn out. Well, and I wanted a fancy. I know this is a martini glass, but it don't matter. You know me, I don't go by any of the rule books. We just do. But anyway, here's cheers to our tart. Very smooth, you guys, very smooth. So, this is a first for me. I've never done a puff pastry. And maybe you haven't either, so this will be your first time with me. It comes like this. It was in the freezer. Whoa. Oh, that was my ice, too. I need my ice. Now I'm going to have to find it, too. I guess this is the day of mistakes, right? But, because we have to put our broccoli in ice later to stop the cooking, but we'll just put it in cold water. So this is what the puff pastry looks like. There's two that came in there. They come in the frozen section, and you have to unthaw it. So I'm going to keep one for later. But I always see them doing this on Food Network. So we'll see. These are the cheeses we're going to have, and I've never had either one, Gruyere and Fontina. Oh my gosh, took me forever to find this. And you could either have this, it says, or it's called a Comté cheese. I've never heard of that, so it's like, oh. But anyway, I guess the first thing we need to do, it says to get our asparagus going too, so let me do that. We're going to boil water, so I got the water in here, and I've got a shallow pan since, they're just, we're just going to lay them in, they'll fit in there, and they're going to just boil or cook till they're bright green, it says. I've never cooked asparagus like that. I've always bought it frozen from Trader Joe's, so we'll see. So I got this on high, or on 8, getting a little low boil, I guess, and gonna set our oven, because we got to bake this puff pastry first. So it says to set it on 400. Okay, got it, you guys. And my oven gets hot really fast, so okay. So we got that at 400. Also, a good thing to do is make sure there's nothing in it. Sometimes my oven is a storage unit for products, paper products. So I want to make sure that's not in there. Now I had this for set at the highest one for my top browning, but I'm going to lower it a little bit. And then we're going to need one cookie sheet, our infamous cookie sheet. Let's put our parchment paper on there right away. I bought a new one because I'm getting down to the end of my parchment paper and it curls up and it drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. Okay. I guess, well, I got that tape on there pretty good. Okay, let me get my scissors. Okay, here we go. So, that part I will take off because I don't need to burn my plastic in the oven. Alright. Here we go. Perfect. Dispose of that. Okay, here we go. Because once it says to roll out our pastry to like 10 to 16 inches. So this is how I'm doing it. I'm not even going to cut it because it's going to lay right in there, right? How the recipe goes. See, I'm like, do I want to do this? But it's like, you know, it's a recipe I can read. Everybody goes, oh, I can't do recipes. But you know what? Just follow the steps. 1, 2, 3. Take your time. One thing I do know, we're going to roll this out. I don't know, I kind of like it the way it is, but we're going to roll it. And you always got to have, when you're rolling any kind of dough, anything, puff pastry, pie crust, probably a little too much, but since we're not cooking on top of the stove, we can make a mess on top of the stove. So, I don't even know if I've had a puff pastry. Oops. Now see, that looks to me like the right size that I would want for my puff pastry, but we'll roll. We can roll. This roller is an antique. It was my Grandma Phillips's roller pin. And I kept it because I do bake a lot of pies, and I don't have a lot of, you know, keepsakes from my grandma's, but this is one that I have. I kind of liked it. It's just so old school with the green handles and that. So, okay, now I see, if you want to roll this out, this is not going to be 10 to 16 inches because my cutting board, I could have rolled it on the stove too, because I don't have any flat surfaces, as you notice, because it's all tile. But I'll roll it the size of my cutting board. It looks like 8 by 8, so I don't have to do a lot of rolling, but I can see where you would want to roll. You know, you would have to roll it to get it to that size. So, and you know what? I like a lot of on my pies. I love a lot of pie crust. Who knew? Growing up, oh no, I would not have touched a piece of pie. And then somebody fed it to me, and now I like it. Darn it, I like it a lot. Alrighty. So, that is what we are going to do. Now, it says also to prick it with a fork. We do this with pie crust, too. This is what I know. If you, like, make a chocolate pie, and you make the chocolate pudding and all that, and you bake the pie crust first, and then put the pie in, and then put it in the fridge, and put the homemade whipped cream on it. Ooh, gotta make that someday, too. But I am amazed that a lot of people have never had chocolate pudding. Really, that was like our mainstay back in the Midwest on the farm. Mom would make chocolate pudding. Okay, well, I'm glad you guys are sharing this first time adventure with me. I had a sleepless night. I'm like, it's not going to work out, but I'm like, hey, you know what? I am who I am, and you guys accept me for that, and I love you guys for that. You know, we do what we want to in our own home. Because I figure, how can it go wrong? If it goes wrong, it's still going to taste good, no matter if it ends up as a circle or what. Okay, so I'm going to get this out of here so I can kind of just put it on there. Okay. Okay. Itch. And then we're going to slide it on. Oh, that was kind of a slide. Let me get that out of your way, you guys. Got the Hello Kitty ring working for me today. Courtesy of Trisha. Okay. you know what? This looks pretty good. That is step one. So we're going to cook this, bake it for 12 minutes until it gets golden brown. Now I don't have a timer. Everybody's like, oh no, she's going to forget. And you know, you guys know me too, but right there, I brought my clock out. Oh, can you see? Brought my clock. And this is my timer. Okay, this is actually the right time. I'm surprised. But it's 10:40. So at 10:02, you guys all start yelling at me. And we'll check it. Because my oven might be a little hotter. Not for sure. What I need is an egg timer. This is not an egg timer, but I could have timed it. I don't even know how many minutes this would be. Wouldn't that be something if it was 12 and I didn't know and I could have used it? Okay. Let's hope I remember, you guys. So let's clean up this little mess. Oh, you know what? I gotta use another cutting board too again. Okay, because we got a grate. I'm going to actually grate cheese today. Because these only come in the bulk. They didn't come already shredded. Probably, you know why? Probably because it's the bougie cheese. Bougie. Okay. Oh, now our water's boiling. And we're going to put our asparagus in there. And let me get my cold water bath out. Let me just see if I can retrieve some ice cubes. But we're just going to put it in the cold water when it's done. Because my water gets really, really cold here for some reason. So we're just going to do that. It says also to put a pound of asparagus in. Since my tart is not that big, I won't be putting that much in. But once again, if I make more and there's left, I can add my cheese sauce to eat it later on. So, first attempt. We'll see how bright green looks. I'm not for sure. But we'll get that in there. Oh, that's kind of fun. You know, cooking is kind of fun. It'd be more fun, too, cooking with somebody, like, besides you, and y'all like, hey, cheers, you know. But that's why I have you guys, right? Okay, so let's put in what I think. Ooh, I can see where they're kind of going to get bright green. Okay, so that's 2 to 5 minutes. Let's hope that battery lasts. Let's add one more. You know what? I should just make them all because I'm going to eat them later. Let's just add them all. They'll fit in there, you guys. Because if not, they're going to be in my fridge, and then I'll forget about them. But if they're cooked and ready to go, I'll just, you know, melt some cheese on them or put them on the side of the tart and eat them for extras. I also got some onions. That's going to be in our tart also. But, okay. Good to go. Tart's getting ready in the oven. So the next thing we're going to do... Oh, let's see. We're going to mix our ingredients. As you can tell, I have not done this before, so I'm like, want to do it the right way. Maybe while we're waiting, we should just shred our cheese right now. I think that would be okay. I don't want to get that in your way. So let's just get this cutting board. I do kind of like cutting boards. I will tell you guys that. I like the bamboo. I like the two-tone ones. Just kind of fascinated with them. Kind of weird, huh? Kind of weird, but I almost gave up on this Fontina cheese. It's a smooth, buttery texture, and it melts beautifully, it says. So I guess that's why that's what this tart's going to be all about. Ooh, okay. So... I should probably taste it first. I mean, I'm still going to put it in my Tart even if I didn't like it, but Nancy Fuller says, always taste it, farmhouse rules. I was going to get yelled at if I did that in my mouth, but oh, that's smooth. Almost reminds me of a really smooth mozzarella. A little bit more flavorful. Oh my God, this is going to be awesome. See, I figured I can't go wrong with cheese in the recipe. Man. They got this packaged very well. Well, I'm going to turn my asparagus down because it's boiling away. Can you see it? I don't want to tip too much because I will spill all the water out of it. You know what's probably best? Let me get my scissors. I do have actually scissors too that are just for the kitchen, but I'll clean them later. Okay. Ooh, this is fancy when you know it's all stamped and marked up, and so that must be a rind on the ends, I'm thinking. So I want to just take a little of that off because I don't want that dye in my puff pastry. If I keep saying puff pastry, I remember it's in the oven to take it out. That's my theory. Sticking to it. Okay. I see in the time though. I should have it over here. I should have it by my computer. But okay. So, gee, that was just a production getting it out of the wrapper, right? Let's see. Let's fill up our martini glass with our tequila margarita. Okay, ooh, they are turning bright green. So I should probably get our ice water / cold water today. Because I have to stuff myself halfway down the freezer to get my ice cubes out in the back, and that's not a pretty sight, so probably not going to do that. Okay, so 2 to 5 minutes on that. I think we're doing pretty well. Couldn't find my grater, so I had to go buy one. So I got this one. I wanted the box one. I always have the box one because the 4 sides have different sizes, which I love. But of course, Bonds was all sold out, and that's the closest place to me. So I'm going to try this. This was a medium whole kind of thing. I like it a little bigger, but you know, it's going to have to do. And then later on, we're going to add lemon zest, like to the top of the tart. Or, yeah. And then there was another one, fine zest. It was a zest grater, another $21. This was $21 anyway. And the box ones are like, ooh, like our. I'm just gonna peek at that. Ooh, I'm getting chubby in there. I would have to spend like $42 just to grate. And on my when a box one was $15.99, and probably at Target it's like $8. So I was like, no, I'll get by with this. So I'm going to shred this out first so it's ready to go now. It says a cup of each, and I'm not going to do a cup. I'm going to try and cut mine in half again. But grating is also a good workout. You want to make sure you don't get your knuckles in there, or your fingernails, or your polish. Oh, well, that's not bad. So I'm going to go for a half a cup here, I think. Oh, I didn't taste this. This is the Gruyere cheese. I never knew how to say that, so I had to look it up. I'm probably still saying it wrong, because I looked it up, what, a year ago? Only because Pioneer Woman used it, and didn't know what kind it was, how to pronounce it, and I said probably, I say bet you probably shouldn't eat it, but let's try some of the Gruyere cheese. Ooh, oh, my new cheese on my crackers. Yeah. Okay. Time for a new rag because that one all has flour on it. Oh, I don't know why do I love cheese? I do not know because I didn't like it as a kid. All right, put the leftovers of that on there. And just gonna, okay, I'm going to shred the other one, but you know what? This is getting done, our asparagus. I'm going to run my cold water. Put it in here so it will stop stop the cooking process, and also stop my computer. Hang on, you guys. You still going? Good. Okay, we're going. So let's shut this off because it looks. I think we went our 5 minutes. So I got my cold water back here. Put it up here. This is my lasagna dish. Someday I'm going to make that. Somebody asked me when I hit 100,000 subscribers, which I hope is soon, what are you going to celebrate with? And I think it's going to be lasagna. Right? Okay, so let's get our asparagus out. I have never done this. I'm like, oh, stop the cooking process? You know, I guess because I'm not a picky eater, and I would just eat it even if it cooked another couple minutes. But, ooh, yeah. It's funny, I used to only like asparagus tips when I first started eating asparagus. But now, I eat it all. So let me get this off the burner. And I'm just going to dump that in there for now. Wow, that is really green water. Okay, so we're just going to let that sit. And since this is a oven plate, we can put it on top of this burner. Oh, no, you know what? It's not going to be cool, though, is it? I could hear you guys say, no, it's a cold water bath. Yes, you're right. So that's just going to sit for a little bit, and then we're going to put it on paper towels and dry it. So it's all nice and dry to go in our tart. Let me peek at that tart. It's really poofy. I wonder if it drops when it comes out. Okay. A couple more minutes on that. Let's do our Fontina cheese. Fontina. It's like Fontana. There's a Fontana, California. Oh, I got an itch. Okay, here we go. While I'm grating. Tanya J. She lives in a country, she said, where corn syrup isn't legal. So she couldn't have the Miracle Whip on the BLT yesterday. I'm like, is that like a religious thing or what? I'm like, wow, I never thought of that. I learned so much from you guys, I gotta say. So I guess hopefully she can use mustard or something, or maybe they got substitutes for it, but I can't imagine. Maybe they think sugar is a sin. Maybe. Okay, so then I want a half a cup of this too. This is where it gets pretty tricky. Go slow, you guys, though, if you're first-time graders. Because, trust me, I have injured myself before. Totally. Okay. All right, can you guys see that? That's our mound we're getting. That's pretty good. I think that's all I need on my little puff pastry. And then on the back, I get the shreddings out. This little thing worked pretty good. Pretty good. One thing, when you do wash your graters in that, or even your iron skillets, dry them immediately. If you wash them, dry it immediately or it'll get rusty. Also, I've always, if I had a burner, I would just put it over the burner. My metal box grater, not this one. This one's got plastic on it, but I would just put that over a hot burner that was already on, but don't turn it on, and it would dry it too faster. I don't know. I did that because my mom did that. It's probably not cool, but you know, that's what I did. Do you guys, is it lighter in here today? I brought in a lamp because I thought it was too dark. There's my bougie lamp. I got it over here. Whoa. It just always seems so dark. I don't know. I should maybe put it over there by that computer. Maybe the next video I do, I'll put it over there and try it out because I don't want my videos to be too dark. And then you guys won't want to watch. Alrighty, let me wash my hands of the cheese. Okay, when you're saying puff, I hear you guys saying puff pastry. Yeah, I think that is going to be good, you guys. I'm giving it just a little bit more. Let me get that out of the way. Let me get this out of the way. So let me pour the rest in my drink. These are really good though. I get the little size. They have the huge one. But if I get that one, I will drink that large one. But you can only get that one at the convenience store, so I just limit myself to the little one. Oh, and if you guys, when I said this is the right time, yes, it's 10 o'clock at night. I am drinking at 10 o'clock at night. But no, it is in the morning. You got me, but yeah. Hey. Anything for my video, right? Okay. So good. So, I know what I'm going to do because I'm going to add all the next ingredients together. So, we need 2 egg yolks. And I'm going to whisk them up first. So, and then I'll put the rest of my ingredients in. But because it's a yolk, oh, we got to take out the egg white, which is completely back of what I do, but so I just go back. Oh, double yolk too. Whoo, extra rich. Okay, so there's 1 yolk. And take the egg white out. Another, maybe jumbos are just all now come in double yolks. I'm going to take one of those yolks out though. There. So we just have the 2. Because that would be 4 yolks. Although they look little. I don't want that much in there. So let me see. It looks like 12 minutes and I should be taking this out, which I think I will. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Put that up there. Wow. That is beautiful. That's huge. Well, you never know. We'll see. Okay, so let me move these. We're done with these cheeses. For now, we'll not throw them away. Also, we're going to dry our asparagus. Just so much that I feel is happening all at once. Whoa. So let me put that up here. We'll do our onions. I don't want to forget our onions. All right. I'm all about like less clutter, the better. That's really unique. I wonder if I was supposed to take off like the top. Oh, maybe. I might have to do that. Or maybe I can make 2 because theirs was flat, if you notice the picture that I gave you. We'll see. It's going to come out either way, you guys. Whether it's puffy or flat, okay? But I feel the second time I would make this, it would go smoother. Because I'm kind of like, oh, am I doing that right? I don't know. Am I reading the directions right? But, ooh, asparagus smells really good. Okay, we're going to dry that now on the paper towel. Ta-da! All right, so we got our chubby puff pastry, and we have our egg yolks that I'm going to whisk first before I add all of the ingredients. Actually, I don't think you have to. They're just kind of creamy on their own. Now I'm going to add the cheese in. We're going to add cheese. And it says 3 tablespoons milk if you're making the whole recipe. Tablespoons. Which is the big one out of the set of 4 measuring spoons. Because it's TBLS. No, TBLS. Yeah, LS is tablespoon with big T, and then a teaspoon's the little one. And it takes 3 teaspoons, if you don't have the tablespoons, 3 teaspoons to make a tablespoon. So you could also do that. So let me get my, and it says whole milk. And I went and got the whole milk because it does make a difference. Okay? So, and I'm not even going to measure because it's just like a little dollop in there. Not that you can have a dollop of a liquid, but. And yes, because I'm the only one that lives here, I can do that with my teeth. And I don't, I don't even know if I have one. But, you know what? I just haven't used them in so long that it's whatever. Now, see, this is the teaspoon. It's smaller. So if I'm using a teaspoon and I wanted to do the whole recipe of 3 tablespoons, I would do 9 of these. But since not, look at me measuring. There's 1, 2. Okay, now that's 1 tablespoon. So if I'm doing half, I got to do 1 and then a half of 1. Oh, and then half of that. You look at that and you think, God, what's that going to do? I don't know. That's what it says. So we'll put the milk back. And I got to have my asparagus boiled too in a little bit because I got to toss it with olive oil and salt and pepper. Okay, gosh, it's hot in here because now the oven is on, you guys. Okay, so we got the milk, we got the egg yolks, and it says salt and pepper. Now you know why, people have salt and pepper just lying on their stove. And we just want a pinch of that right now. Because I would forget, as some have pointed out. I didn't do it on my burger meat, but I don't do it on my burger meat. But, you know what, at least it's there. So, let me put that over there for now. And I do want a couple onions in mine. So, oh, here it is. I'm going to cut a little bit of that. Just a couple. I don't need to. Since I really don't have, I really don't know. I've never had cheese with my onions like this, so I'm just going to do a few. I'm not for sure if I'm going to like that taste, although I love onions. You guys know I do love onions. Yeah, that's going to be enough, I think. Not going to be as brave as I want it to be. And I also, like I say, all you guys say such really sweet things, and I'm going to just shout out Jessica M. She goes, it feels like you're cooking with your mom in the kitchen, and you know what, you guys, cook with your mom now. I mean, that is really sweet. But if you can learn everything from your mom, if she's a baker, a cooker, do that, you guys, because I wish my mom was still around to learn some of her recipes. But I learned some, the mac and cheese and that. But cherish her while you have her. And if not, like me, you guys, we have them in our hearts always, always. Okay, so I got the onions in there. And our asparagus is drying. Now it says to just put in a little nutmeg, which is like a teaspoon. So I don't know. I don't get why they do that. I don't think I can even get it off. Oh, once again, all these little safety things, and I get it. You really need them because I came across a product the other day and it didn't have one of these on it. It was a snack thing. I'm sure people put their hands in there and took a snack out of it. I don't know what brand that was, but I thought, that is not going to work. So I didn't buy it. Oh, I do like the small nutmeg, although I just use it like for my French toast spread. I'm just going to ever so gently shake a little. Because I'm a little leery about that. Okay, and then I think that's it. All right, now we're just going to stir. I'm just going to use it with a fork. See, we're just going to mix that together. Okay. That doesn't look like a lot. because I think I got a bigger puff pastry than I wanted to. But you know what? It's okay, because I'm going to cut it in half. And I feel, let me see. You know what? We can't go wrong. Oh, here, let's take off the top. Oh, yeah, okay. You know what? I'm going to smush it down. And I'm going to make half of, I think I'm going to make half of it. Well, we'll see. I guess I almost needed the whole thing. Oh, I don't know. Just babbling here. I guess perhaps maybe I should try the recipes before. But, okay. Now we're going to spread that around. And it says leave an inch on the edges. Actually, you know, and you know this is going to be rich because it does have the cheese in it. You know what I heated up last night I was a little hungry, so I heated up my fettuccine. You know what I love about that is when you reheat it, the melted butter. The melted butter gets really good, and it doesn't harden. At least I eat it probably before it's supposed to harden, and it's really good. So good. And that's what I had last night. Now we're going to do salt and pepper on these, and then put them on top of our tart. So once again, I just want to use a little, and a little olive oil. I see they do this on TV, and they go, oh, okay, a little olive oil. Woo. Olive oil is such a main staple on Food Network, I gotta say. Okay, and then it just says to toss that. Okay, we're tossing it, and then we're just gonna lay it. And I'm not gonna use my tongs. I'm gonna use my hands, because your hands are the utensil. And we're going to try and lay it like that picture. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Some of those probably a little long, but you know what? Maybe they'll shrink up. I don't know. Thanks for staying with me, guys, and experimenting with me today. I like that. Okay, and it just says keep it inch from it, but some of my heads are over the top. There. And now, that's it. Now we're going to bake it for 15 to 20 minutes. And I guess we'll just chit-chat during that time. So here we go. We're going to put that in. Which is weird because, you know, the pastry's already baked, but I guess it can't get any more done. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. This will be my first recipe of a disaster, but I'm going to eat it. I'm going to eat it. And it's going to be good, right? Okay. So anyway, now we wait 15 minutes. We'll check it at 20 after, I guess. Letting the cheese, I guess, do its magic. So anyway, you know, we'll just chit chat. I was watching the news, my KTLA, and there was a purse snatching here, right in Manhattan Beach. I live in Hermosa, but right at a church. And luckily there was a surveillance, but they figured it was two men. One was running after this lady. She just gotten out of church with her daughter. Her daughter went to get the car, but he was trying to snatch her purse. She was an elderly lady, probably maybe in her 70s. And she, feisty, she held on to it, and he drug her, and she let go, and she fell. She broke multiple bones. And today, I see they caught him. And now they're looking for his other accomplice, and they're hoping that he turns himself in. But you cannot be safe anywhere, you know? So I hope she gets better. And she will. She will. Do you guys notice my sparkle outfit, by the way? This is my Vegas-inspired outfit. Hang on. Okay. And these are my bestest leggings ever. They're Las Vegas. See them? They are the most comfortable. I love them. And so this would be like a top I would wear to Vegas. So I thought, okay, we'll just go with the Vegas thing today. And I love that because it's comfy. Now, at the end, you guys, we're going to have a little lemon zest. So I'm just going to grate this real fast. Oh, and since I didn't get the lemon zest grater, I'm just going to have to hopefully get enough. It's just going to be a big lemon zest. And what you want, you just want the skin. You don't want any of that white pulp underneath. Okay, I guess that adds some kind of a flavor there to it. But what I'll do with the rest of this too, I'll cut it up and put lemon in my water. That's good. Yeah, you know what they say too is good. You should have every morning is a hot lemon water. Just boil some water and put lemon, squeeze the lemons in it. And it's good for your digestion and a ton of things. So should do that too. Okay, I think that's enough. I'm not for sure how I'm going to feel about that. But that I think we did it, you guys. I really do. What I should do when I cut up things and stuff and grate cheese. What did I see? Nutri-Slicer today on the TV for $19.99. I thought, oh, maybe I need that because that was cheaper than this little doohickey. But didn't have it today, so it wasn't bad. This is pretty handy, I gotta say. This might be a little easier, I gotta say, than the box graters. Never thought I'd say that, but I did. You know, one thing that I don't like is when one of them says something about the other one's weight, like, honey, do you think you need to eat that, or shouldn't you lose a little weight? Now, there's a commercial, Allstate commercial, and I don't like it at all. It's, there's a couple, he's in the fridge looking for a snack, and she's like, oh, we saved so much money on our Allstate, we get some money back because we didn't have an accident, blah, 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 and then she's like, pokes him, she goes, I wish we got money back on our gym memberships. I'm like, that is so rude. I'm like, why? You're supposed to love that person no matter what. Why would you say something like that? I don't like that commercial. It's not my favorite. But it is always on. Always. Since we have some time, you guys, I'm not a snacker, but at night, sometimes when I eat heavy, like with you guys, I've been doing crackers and cheese, as you know, cheese spread, but I'm going to show you what I did the other night, because I was going to go to bed, and I thought, oh, I needed something, and this is lazy, but this is how you would do it. Let me see. I've got Triscuits, and Triscuits got like 4 cheese and herbs, and of course, me, I have to have the cheese, right? Let me make sure. Let me check the time. So I got this, and then I got the big Cheez-Its, but they are not the big ones. Back in the day, they were huge. These are not big. How can that be big unless they got the wrong ones in there? I don't get it. This wasn't it, but anyway, I had a little snack before I Tart. Here's what I did. I'm gonna put this over here. I came down, I thought, oh, I want some cheese and crackers. And so I had some Swiss slices. Let me put that on there. So I got my 4 out, right? I wanted 4. I always take out what I want to eat so I don't, otherwise I'll keep going and going. And then I took out my slice of cheese. Now most of the time, well, you know how you have pretty cheese platters and sausage platters. But it's like, you know what, this is just me. So this is what you do when you want to dirty up a utensil. You put a corner of it, a square, and then you just eat it. Voila. Easy peasy. It's a snack. Actually, I had something smaller than this. I must have had my cheese because I could eat it all in one bite. But yeah. And then I put that on there. And it's ready for the next. That's lazy. But it worked. It worked for the moment. And it made me sleep like a baby. But that is my helpful hint for the day for your snack. One thing too, when I got these, let me make sure how good these. This is hummus. I'm not a hummus person, but I wanted to try it because I did find out. I didn't even know what hummus was, but this the texture of it. I'm like, don't know. Okay. And so I'm going to try this for the first time. I do think I need my cheese. Triscuit. Let's go. This is what you do while you're waiting for your food to cook. Okay. So, I don't know. This was the supremely spicy hummus. Okay. It is spicy and I like that part of it, but that consistency, I don't know. I don't think that's me. But, no, it's supposed to be healthy for you if you want a snack. So this one is the spinach and artichoke hummus. Now, I love spinach and artichoke dips for appetizers at restaurants. So I thought, oh, maybe this is like that. I don't know. Let's see. Oh. I feel they need more of this for me because there's so much hummus. Oh, actually, that's not bad. Not bad. I don't know if I would buy it again, but I tried because I was trying to be healthier, right? Oh, well. Also in Anaheim today, there was a Mommy and Me 5K. It was a Mommy and Me cancer 5K run in Anaheim. And there, I think it's all done already, but it was for your children that are under 18 that your mom has, if your mom or your grandma has cancer. And it was a fundraiser to raise money for awareness and help those that have just been diagnosed, to educate them and everything. Because I have to say, that's such a wonderful thing, because when I was diagnosed in, when was that? 2015. Was it 2015? Yeah, 2015. I had no idea what to do first. I was just like, so this is such a worthwhile event to donate, and that because I feel for them, because you feel like, I don't know what to do first, you know, you're just so overwhelmed by the news. So I was glad to see that. That was pretty cool. By the way, you know how I always had like white notes, like this one? These are my notes. I stepped it up, and now I have pads of the colored Post-it notes. I'm like, oh, great, I won't have to have these little tapes on there. See the little tapes I put on there? So I'm sticking them up, and then I'm thinking, look Okay, those will work, but no, they don't work. They come down, they fall down, so I still had to tape them up. It's very, very sad. But okay, so I try to snack a little better. Let me know what you guys snack on. I know popcorn's a good one. I got an air pop popcorn now. But I try to be healthy and not put the butter on it, the melted butter, but you know, it's hard. I know a lot of you say you got those Parmesan sprinkles or the butter sprinkles too that are good for it. Oh, I think we better take that out. Smells really good. Whew. Oh, it looks like the picture, you guys, and that's all I needed. I just needed it to look like the picture. Let me see. I'm so proud of myself. Look at that. Oh. Is that not the picture I showed you that took me 20 minutes to find? Oh, wow. Shut off your oven. Don't forget to shut off your oven. Oh my God, that's so pretty. Let me get this out of the way. I want you guys to see. Oh, and gotta put our lemon zest on before I forget. Oh, how beautiful. I guess good things come to those who wait. It's true. Now I'll see if I wanted more lemon zest on there now, because I do like lemon. I really do. Now, I'm going to let it cool a little, but I want to get it on a plate too. You guys, if you do this, first of all, I can't believe it's Saturday here and the start of the weekend, and tomorrow is Mother's Day, but if you made this for your mom and gave it to her in the morning, just sort of like say, oh, Mom, this is a breakfast tart for you, she would never forget this the rest of her life, that you cooked this. I mean, I know it's good. I know everybody makes breakfast and that, but easy. I mean, really, wasn't it easy? Especially now, if I make it a second time, boom, I'll go right through it. I will. So, let us put this on our plate. And we'll just kind of... I should have a spatula, and it's not, but, it comes off really easy, you guys. Wow, this is our first baking thing we made together. Yay! And like I said, I am a casserole person, and I want to make casseroles with you guys. And one of my favorites is a tuna casserole, like we're going to make with the homemade mushroom sauce. I gotta write that down. I don't want to forget that. But, okay, I think we got it all. It looks beautiful. You know, the olive oil gave it a little glaze. I'm glad I showed you the picture, though, because you'll be wondering, is that what it really was supposed to look like or not? But, yes, it is. Okay, let me move my drink out of the way. I'm not going to take it with me, but... we'll just leave it there. Everything is off. Off we go. Okay. On to why we cook. We cook to eat. I love, puff pastry, I always thought too was for cooking like fruits and stuff on it. Which I'm sure it is. I thought it was just a dessert thing to do. But it's more than just a dessert. Now see, let me turn this on. Because I always thought it was dark over here, but that is not going to work. I need that little thing, my little light. Let me see. Maybe it's because I need to figure this out. Because it gets dark when we come over here. Let's see if the light goes up on this. Did that work? It looks even darker, don't it? Maybe not. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yeah. I think that's better. Okay. Woo! Out of the hot kitchen into what we are eating today. Our asparagus and cheese tart, you guys. Oh my gosh. I probably should have got, a, I feel I do need a knife. So hang on, you guys. Hang on. Sorry. But maybe I could show you on my way back. Remember I said when I come by my hula hoop, here's my hula hoop. This is what I do. When I see my hula hoop, this is how I exercise. I'll just start doing this for a couple minutes. This is my hula hoop. So every time I walk by it, that's why I have it out here. I do a couple twirls on each side. And I'm good till the next time I walk by it. Oh, you guys, it smells amazing. Oh, and that puff paste, I love it because it's flaky. Oh, all right. Well, I'm just going to dig right in because there's no wrong or right way to eat this, right? Here we go. Let's try it. I know. We should have smaller, whoa, it's hot. Smaller size. Probably cut it in 3s or 4s, but it's like, now, we're eating. We're eating to get it down to our tummy. Wow. I love it. I do. Wow. Now I'm addicted to the puff pastry stuff. Wow. I'm glad I made this. Because as you know, you will never see this on Trisha's channel. I feel like, oh, this, I love this little lamp, but it doesn't get up. It's more of a night light. But I got this at a furniture store. Living Spaces, actually. It was only like 22 bucks. It's battery operated, but I want to eventually do something like where these hang, those light bulbs, I love them, where they hang like from your ceiling, all different kinds. Bruco in Manhattan Beach has that. I love that. And one thing Trisha would never make or eat or try. She just is a corn on the cob girl, which I did buy the other day. You know, I've always thought if I'm making this video, and it, you know, it lasts a little while because it takes time to cook. I had to go to the bathroom, which I do now, but I'm gonna wait. It kind of reminded me of that guy who got the Starbucks had thrown him out because he was just coming in to use the restroom, which I get. That's I don't know if that's a California thing, but even McDonald's, when I go off of Santa Monica Boulevard, there's a McDonald's there off the 405, and you have to buy something because that bathroom's locked. So I get it. I mean, it wasn't just Starbucks. It was just highly publicized. So Starbucks came out with a thing. So good news, if you're looking for a bathroom in public and you don't want to buy anything, you just got to stop because you can't make it to your destination. You can now use Starbucks. You don't have to buy anything. You can just use their bathroom. So watch out. There's going to be a mob of people using the bathroom now. But I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know if everybody else will be following suit or not, but that's what they said. And talking about bathrooms, the bathrooms on the plane, I hate to go on the plane because so many people go, and it's such a high space, and you know men are probably going to drip, and I go because I take a lot of long flights if I do go, but they are now they're working on self-cleaning airplane seats, first of all, because this one KTLL guy, he says, you know, I go in there and I wipe down my tray. He has those Clorox wipes. He wipes down his tray and his armrest. But I'm thinking, you know, I would be more concerned, and I have always thought this, and sometimes I'll wear a hoodie, but with lice. Like people put their heads, there's no way to clean them, and there's no like paper or plastic or whatever on there. So I'm always thinking, oh my God, this could be lice infected. And I only think that because my girls had lice when they were in grade school, and it was awful. We didn't have the lice areas to help you do that. I had to pick them out, and we did the solutions. Now I always think, oh, I think about that. So I was really impressed that they had that. So good for you. I don't know how you would do the seats. I guess they are plastic, right? Most of the seats, no, some are cloth. You know what would have been even better? If you melted butter and brushed it on the edges. This could be jazzed up, this recipe. But I'm liking the cheese combination a lot. This is probably my vegetables for the week. So good. Okay. It is a little crumbly. Need a bib on, but here's something that happened out at Wausau, Wisconsin. I know I always say things that happen in California, but two guys stole the Mother Mary's large statue at a Catholic church. And they were walking with it down the street. Okay, it was night. It was like, I don't know, 9 o'clock at night. And then it got too heavy, so then they started dragging it. They were on surveillance somewhere. I don't get it, but these were dumb robbers because the guy left his corn dog, half-eaten corn dog, back by where the statue was. And they traced it back to the store, the convenience store where he got it. And they did catch him. They caught him before they even got anywhere with it. I'm like, why would you steal something like that? What are you going to do with it? Is there a big resale value on it? Like Bob's Big Boy, remember they were stealing those statues back in the day? It's like, I tell you, you never know about people. So, they got caught. Here's something sad too. I know how Netflix is becoming very popular, and the Hulu and YouTubes you all watch on your TV. It says that it is killing the romance in the bedroom because people are doing that, and they're on social media, they're checking their emails. So there's not a lot of time for romance. I have to say, I get it. I went out with a guy, first guy that I never had a TV in his bedroom, and I thought, well, that's odd, but it was the best thing ever. We talked a lot more, we were more attentive to each other. And I loved it because then I had gone out with a guy a year later, just the opposite. Always had to have the TV on the moment he walked in the bedroom, no matter what time it was, and he always had that on in the morning. First thing, not even did I get a kiss? No, nothing. Had to look at the news on Fox 11. It made me sad. It made me feel not wanted. So I get it. I don't think you should have a TV. You guys should try it. You guys should just say, hey, put a cover over it one or two nights or a week. Be adventurous and see how it goes. I know a lot of people will say, oh, no, I can't do that. But that's the quality time right there that you guys need. We all need. Here's something that was sad about Disneyland today. Or not today, but I heard it on the news. The festival, what is it called? It was Festival of Fantasy Parade. There was a fire on a Disney float. It was the dragon. When he came by, I guess the fire's supposed to shoot out of his nose. Which at first I'm thinking, that isn't that dangerous in itself to have fire in the parade with all them people around? And I guess not. But this time, the whole head. And it showed it on the news. The whole head was on fire. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's really crazy. They got it out and nobody was hurt, but it's like, okay. I bet Disney won't be lighting much on fire anymore. Right. Let me see. One of my favorite people of all time, and I know Trisha's is Pamela Anderson. She's just beautiful, did the Playboy thing. It's just always pretty. Just a pretty girl, pretty woman now. Mine was Farrah Fawcett. And I have always followed her. I don't know why. I just thought she was the most beautiful woman, that I've ever seen. Always, even older, she was very, very pretty. Her and Ryan O'Neal had their son, Redmond. And I thought, wow, he's so lucky. He's got Farrah as his mom. But he was always into trouble. And he was on the news again. He was in a convenience store, and he was armed with a knife, and he robbed it. I thought, now I know he's been out of jail, in and out, drugs, whatever, multiple times, and I thought, it's so sad. And I know he did that when Farrah was alive. She has now passed. She passed the same day, actually, I think, as Michael Jackson. But I thought, how sad. He has the world. He's got 2 celebrity parents. Not that that means anything, but he could have went places. He could have maybe been an actor himself, a great one. But I just never heard that he ever had a job or he had applied himself anywhere. And then now this comes up again, and it's like, very sad. But I miss Farrah, because I did love her. Rest in peace, Farrah. Her dad outlived everybody, because I think Farrah's sister had passed, her mom had passed, her dad was all by himself. He was in his 90s, I think, when Farrah passed, and he was so devastated. But I can remember, she had a cancer too, and I can remember she was always wanting to find a cure, so she would go to Europe, I think Germany and that, and she was getting a lot of treatments, and I remember her saying, I don't want to die, I'm not ready to die yet. I'm like, oh. Because she would say, my mind's consist of going on the beach and getting a bagel. I'm like, that's cool. That's what retirement is, to love what you're doing. So, I'm feeling I'm semi-retired now, and I love being where I'm at in my life. Okay. At this point, we're having an asparagus taco. But, boy, that's filling, too. You wouldn't think it would be that, but it is. Oh, you guys. I am full. And I am so glad whoever stuck with me till the end, thank you so much. We had a slow start, but that's kind of how things might happen, because I'm not going to edit. I almost said, no, I told you guys I wasn't going to ever edit. There might be some quiet time. It was our meditation moment. But I'm going to do something simpler the next time, though, I think. I don't know if things are simple, but a bowl of cereal. And I know one of these times I'm just going to go buy some food and bring it back, and we're just going to eat together. So, anyway, I hope that you guys have a great weekend. It's supposed to be nice here in Southern California. And it should be getting nice at other places too, because you're having spring. Hopefully you're out of the deep freeze in the winter and the snow. And I hope I maybe brought your attention to something that you didn't know about. But anyway, what I always want you to be is safe. Always check your back. If you're in the dark by yourself, always be aware, okay? I love you guys. I didn't have any posh right now. I might put a couple odd things up today. But I'm just going to kind of relax, take it easy, because tomorrow is Mother's Day. And I'm just going to take a break from the posh, I think, for a day. and I get things packed up though, because the post office is open at my area till 3. So hopefully I will get that packed out for you guys who do have your purchases in. And for me and Hello Kitty, love you guys. Take care of yourself. Give your mom a big hug and kiss tomorrow if you can, no matter where she's at. Blow kisses. Bye.